All right, what's up, guys? We should be live. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We have a big Friday night slate to go over. 11 gamer, not too big of a news day. Even with it being 11 games, it's kind of been a quiet news day. The one big injury kind of question mark that we do have to watch is coming from Utah. We did get word that Rudy Gobert is now questionable for the Jazz. So this does impact the slate a good amount. Rudy Gobert obviously, plays a lot of minutes. I think if we do get news that Gobert gets ruled out, there's going to be some value to go to from Utah. I think Rudy Gay is going to be a really good value play, 4,300. Obviously Whiteside would normally be the guy that would step in for Gobert, but Whiteside's out right now. I'm expecting that they start as a bouquet at center if Gobert sits. I don't think I'd really be playing as a bouquet, but definitely Rudy Gay, they'll probably play a lot as like a small ball five. Rudy Gay's been really productive this year with the Jazz. He's someone that I definitely have my eye on now with Gobert questionable. If Gobert winds up sitting, I'll probably be trying to late swap and get Rudy Gay into my lineups because I think Rudy Gay will be a really good value play if Gobert winds up sitting. That's the one question mark, big one at least. We do have some news to watch from Golden State. Andrew Wiggins is questionable. I thought there would be a chance that maybe Curry would sit today because it's a back-to-back, but they already said Curry's going to play. Wiggins is questionable, though. And we already know Clay is out as well. If Wiggins sits, I think that's just better for guys like Otto Porter, Jordan Poole, Kuminga, Gary Payton. I like quite a bit for value. I don't think there'd be any standout plays from Golden State if Wiggins is out, but it would just kind of improve the guys like Poole, Porter, Kuminga, Payton. I do want to see who starts for Klay Thompson today because I think if Gary Payton starts for Klay Thompson, he's only 4,200. He is someone I do like a lot for value. Gary Payton, in this matchup against Houston, one of the best spots you can get. I think they're going to want Gary Payton out there guarding Kevin Porter Jr. So Gary Payton at 4,200, definitely have my eye on him for value. Would like him even more if Wiggins sits. But that's really all the news for today. Big 11-game slate, not a ton of news to go over. But yeah, guys, if you have questions for tonight, you can start throwing those in chat. We're going to be live till about 6:30 Eastern. Try to answer everyone's questions, and we'll see what news we get during the stream, if any. But yeah, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not yet. Hit that subscribe button as well if you are new here. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and hopefully we can win some money on tonight's Friday or this Friday night slate. Hopefully we can win some big money. Let's see. Adam asks, would you go with Aaron Gordon 6.1K or Chris Boucher 6.2K? Already got Triple J in each of my lineups. I would take Chris Boucher there for sure. I mean, Chris Boucher and the Raptors in general have they've been running such a tight rotation. I mean, Boucher, he's going to play a good amount, and we know Boucher is a really good producer, so I like Boucher there. Conchar, Ingles, Aaron Wiggins, or Melton. Give me Conchar there. VanVleet, Beal, Middleton, SGA, or Bridges. Give me VanVleet. What's up, Suave? What's up, my man? Hey, Noah, happy Friday. What are your thoughts on this lineup for GPP? Suggs, Clarkson, Ingles, Hunter, Adebayo, VanVleet, Clark, Morant. Would you substitute VanVleet out and try to get Irving? I mean, I think VanVleet's fine. VanVleet's going to play massive minutes if the game's close. So I think VanVleet's fine there. I do like Kyrie a good amount, but yeah, VanVleet's fine. CB. I think that's a solid lineup. Brandon Clark's the one guy I'm not that high on at his price point, but the rest I like. Jaylen Brown or Westbrook? I would probably take Jaylen Brown over Westbrook. Gabe, Hunter, Ingles, Strus, or Suggs? Man, that's close. Give me Jalen Suggs there. But, between Hunter, Ingles, Suggs, I think those guys are all pretty close. Any interesting Josh Giddey? I mean, the matchup against Charlotte's pretty good. I could definitely see one of Giddey or SGA doing well tonight. But I don't think there's a really many standout plays from the Thunder, personally. Kuzma's out. Okay, that's kind of big. We did just get word Kyle Kuzma is out for the Wizards. So, I mean, that does change a little bit. The Wizards still have a lot of guys, but I don't know who they're going to start here for Kuzma. So they'll go Dinwiddie, Beal, Gafford, KCP. I guess Denny Avia or Corey Kispert probably starts. Maybe Rui starts. I mean, Washington still has a lot of bodies, so I don't think Kuzma being out is this massive difference or a massive change, but it makes Beal look a little bit better. It makes Dinwiddie look a little bit better. Still don't think either one of those guys are standout plays today, but they're a little bit more viable now. Starting lineup will be important here. I want to see who they start for Kuzma. If Rui starts, I mean, Rui 3,300. He hasn't played much so far, but maybe that's just because Kuzma's been out there playing so many minutes. I think if they start Rui, he probably gets more minutes than he's been playing. 3,300. Like Rui would be in play for value if he starts. But that's kind of interesting. There we go. I mean, hour before, or yeah, 2 hours before the game starts, and Kyle Kuzma's ruled out. So definitely changes a little bit. I've been slacking lately. What's your thoughts on this everyone wins baller on Yahoo? I think it sucks. Quite frankly, can't win as much money. Yeah, dude, the everyone wins baller on Yahoo it's kind of a scam. I'll be honest with you. Like you're not actually, everyone doesn't win. So for this one, the 50K Friday Night Baller, it's $15 to enter. You still have to place 1,500th or better. You have to place 750th out of 3,500 just to win $5. So even if you place like 751st, you're basically just getting your money back. If you place in 1,500th or 1,500 first, you're winning. You're still losing $5. Like you still have to place really well to actually even make money. Like I really don't like this. This is kind of like it's kind of stupid that Yahoo's running this every day. It's like you're not actually winning. Like everyone doesn't win. I mean, you can still lose money in this contest. Now, sure, you're gonna get some money back, even if you have a bad lineup, but yeah, like it's not where they're making it seem like. I don't like it that much. I wish they would just go back to what they've been doing, the normal tournaments. I mean, like you still have to have a good lineup to even win money. Like you have to finish 750th out of 3,500. So let me see what that is percentage-wise. So 750 divided by 3,500. Yeah, you still have to place in the top 21% just to win $5. So like that's just so, it's such a bad tournament. I literally don't enter them. I mean, it's so bad. I guess the one positive is that even if you do completely terrible and you finish like dead last, you still get some money back, but you're still losing money. But you'll get like 60% or 70% back. But yeah, it's just I don't like it. I wish they would just go back to what they were doing before. You like LeBron tonight? I think LeBron's a pretty good pay-up option. It's a 11-game slate. There's a lot of guys you can pay up for. You got Jokic, Harden, Giannis, Steph, Embiid. So many pay-up options, but definitely LeBron's towards the top of my list. He's doing everything right now for the Lakers. He's playing 38 minutes a night. His usage is through the roof. He's producing in all categories. I don't think the Lakers are good enough to blow out this Orlando team, so I think LeBron will play his normal minutes. I think this game will stay close. I like LeBron quite a bit. Utility under 3,400, who would you go with? Well, so Rui now, Rui's 3,300. If Rui starts for Kuzma, I think Rui's going to be a pretty good value. So he'd probably be the guy to take there. What's up, Goat? And the rest of you, let's get it tonight. Let's get it, Mark. Let's get it, my man. Kyrie, LaMelo, Fred VanVleet, Ja, Butler, or SGA? Shit. Give me Jimmy Butler there. But yeah, I think all those guys are pretty close. Thoughts on Royce O'Neal? I mean, Royce O'Neal, I think if Gobert gets ruled out, that'll definitely benefit Royce O'Neal. I still don't think Royce O'Neal's someone I'd be running to roster, but he'd at least be viable if Gobert were to sit. Favorite play 4K or under on DK? I mean, if you're looking below 4K, you're probably looking to Rui if he starts. Because there's not a ton else down here that really stands out. But yeah, Rui's 3,300. If he starts for Kuzma, he's going to be a pretty solid value, I think. Thoughts on Kelly Olynyk? Yeah, I'm not really interested in Kelly Olynyk. I know he played first game back last game. I don't know how many minutes he played. He played 22 minutes. He was really productive. I mean, if Kelly Olynyk plays 20 minutes tonight and scores 40 fantasy points, then so be it. But yeah, I have zero interest in Kelly Olynyk at 5,500 against Utah as well. I mean, just terrible spot. Mo Bamba interest? I think Mo Bamba's playable. I think he'll be low owned. It's a good matchup against the Lakers. They're starting him at center again. They're bringing Wendell Carter off the bench, and Wendell Carter's going to be on a minutes limit, so I think that's good for Mo Bamba. Yeah, Mo Bamba in tournaments I think is fine. Just don't expect the almost 50 fantasy points that he put up last game. I think that was a little bit of an outlier. Anthony Simons in tournaments? I mean, not that interested in Anthony Simons with CJ back. I know Anthony Simons still did well last game, but I think at his price point with CJ back, he's just not a standout play for me. Mo Bamba or Aldridge? Give me Mo Bamba. Also in Kobe and Ayo, I think they're both priced to a point where neither one really stand out to me, especially with Caruso back now. I think Caruso, when he starts to play more minutes, that's just going to take away from those guys. So at their price points, Kobe and Ayo, I don't think they're standout plays. They're still viable because the minutes will still be there, but I mean Ayo is almost 6K now and Kobe White's almost 7K. Yeah, that's a close one, HB, between Gary Payton or Rudy Gay. I think, yeah, like I think if Rudy Gobert gets ruled out, I probably would swap Gary Payton to Rudy Gay. I do like Gary Payton for value, but I think I would prefer Rudy Gay over him if Gobert sits. So that's a swap that I'll be probably making myself. Kyrie or Ja Morant, man, that's really close. A slight edge to Ja, but that's really close. Okay, we just got word Nicholas Claxton's out, DeAndre Bembry available to play. All right, so with Claxton out, I mean, if you wanted to go to Aldridge or Sharp, like that's fine. But I don't love the bigs from Brooklyn personally. Otto, Clarkson, Okongwu, Olynyk, or Aldridge. Give me Clarkson there. Stop totem value. No Giannis, Braun, and Embiid. I mean, outside of Giannis, Braun, and Embiid, it's probably like Jokic. And then value-wise, I mean, probably looking to like Gary Payton if he starts. I like for value. If Rudy Gay or if Rudy Gobert gets ruled out, I like Rudy Gay for value. If Rui starts for Kuzma, I think Rui's in play for value. So yeah, it's got what we're looking to for value. Yeah, no interest in Kelly Olynyk for me. Ja, Poole, or Irving and Clarkson. So Ja, Jordan Poole, Irving, Clarkson. Give me Irving and Clarkson. Clarkson, Ingles, Schroeder, Hunter, Giannis, Morris, Bam, Bogdan. Because we don't have too many Jazz players. I mean, I think that's fine. I think 3 Jazz is fine. I think that's fine, Lamar. Yeah, I think that's fine. You like Morant, Murray, or SGA, Kyrie? Morant, Murray, or SGA, Kyrie? So between those 4, I mean, it's close between Morant and Kyrie, I think. Maybe slightly into Morant, but that's close between those 4. SGA or Ja? Give me Ja. Ja or Murray? Yeah, slightly into Ja, but that's a close one. Yeah, Lakers will never blow out anyone. I think, yeah, at this point, until they get fully healthy, they're just not that good of a team, man. Any interest in Boucher? I think Boucher's still in play. I mean, with just how tight the Raptors are running their rotation, they're literally only playing like 6 guys a night. Like, Boucher's going to play 30 minutes. If Gary Trent doesn't play again, I think that makes Boucher look even better. Yeah, the minutes are going to be there for Boucher. Like, they're just running such a tight rotation right now. Yeah, he's in play for me for sure. Conchar or Caleb Martin? Give me Conchar. Jokic, Harden, or Giannis? Probably Jokic there if you have the salary. But I think it's close between Jokic and Giannis. Embiid or Murray? I would take Embiid. This is the day to fade the guys over 10K. I mean, if you're playing one lineup, like, I don't think you have to play anyone above 10K. But there's enough value, I think, to get in some of these studs. And, you know, these guys have the most upside on the slate by, you know, outside of anyone. Like, Jokic went for almost 100 last game. I mean, the upside on guys like Jokic and Giannis and Embiid is just, you know, so massive. So I try to pay up for studs when I can if the value is there. Melton or Conchar in play? Melton, I was on last slate, and he came off the bench and, like, played 17 minutes. So I would rather go to Conchar. Conchar started and played, like, 32 minutes. Knowing my luck, I'll play Conchar tonight, and then freaking Melton will come off the bench and smash. But just given how they, you know, divvied out the minutes last game, it seems like they want Conchar to be the guy playing the minutes right now. Melton didn't even play that much, even with, you know, Bane and Brooks and all those guys out. Sugg, Gabe, or Conchar? Give me Conchar. Thoughts on Curry, Ingles, Conley, Conchar, Boucher, Johnson, Jokic, Schroeder? I think that's okay. I mean, like, Keldon Johnson, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think the rest is good. Poole or Clarkson? I would probably go Clarkson. Get over Conchar on DK. If Gobert sits, probably. I like both, though, for value. I think those are definitely 2 value plays I'm looking to. Right now, Conchar is in my main lineup, but for sure, I think Rudy Gay's a good play, you know, if Gobert sits. OKC starting Aaron Wiggins, 3.5K. God, like, I'm not that interested in Aaron Wiggins. I think he's been starting. I don't think that's, like, he's been starting. Like, I don't think that's a change. I mean, like, some of these games, Aaron Wiggins will play, like, 30 minutes and, you know, 15 fantasy points. Like, he's just not someone I really ever play. I think on an 11-game slate, we'll probably have better value than Aaron Wiggins, personally. You think Cousins gets any minutes? I mean, he might. He's on the Nuggets, right? I mean, yeah, he might. Or he's on the Nuggets. I mean, I doubt he plays like. I doubt they play him alongside Jokic. So if anything, he might just be like the backup. I mean, he's not playable in DFS. You can't play Cousins. But he might play like 12 minutes or something, just as the backup center whenever Jokic isn't on the court. Might be taking a break for a bit. Can't win anything right now, but I'll still show my support. Hey, Jace, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. It's always okay to take a break. I've been playing DFS for like almost 5 years now. You don't have to play every single day. You can definitely, especially if you're in a little bit of a slump, if you're in a little bit of a downswing, you know, taking a day or two off, just not even thinking about DFS is always good for your mental health. Any PJ Tucker? No, not for me. Not on this slate. I don't think I'd... PJ Tucker on an 11-game slate, like, just no way. Otto Aldridge or Clarkson? Give me Clarkson. Thoughts on Plumlee? Yeah, not for me. I mean, they haven't shown an inclination to give Plumlee like any minutes. I mean, he might play like 24 minutes, but like, what is that? What does that win in you? Like, if Plumlee puts up 28 in 24 minutes, like, is that doing anything for you on an 11-game slate? Probably not. So, Drew Holiday, yeah, I don't have any interest in Drew Holiday. They brought him off the bench last game. They eased him back. He didn't play a ton of minutes. I'm guessing he'll be back in the starting lineup tonight, but I mean, how much? Like, he played 22 minutes last game in a close game. Does he play like 38 today? I don't think so. Like, I think they're probably going to ease him back. So, I mean, no interest in Drew for me. Schroeder or Boucher? Slight lean to Schroeder there, but that's a close one. 6,300 under U2 other than Triple J and Clarkson. Let's see. I'd probably go Boucher there. Especially if if Gary Trent gets ruled out. I think even if Gary Trent plays, like, Boucher is still going to play a lot, just with how tight the Raptors rotation is right now. Is Joker your favorite pay up? I mean, any slate Jokic is on, he's a good option. Like, I think given the savings, I prefer LeBron. But man, like, Jokic can put up 80, 90 any night. I mean, he went for 93 last game, so Jokic is always in play. I don't think Memphis is really going to stop him. You know, this could be another smash spot for Jokic. But I think, given the savings, I prefer probably like LeBron for a little bit cheaper. Siakam and Van Vliet in the same lineup, fine. I mean, I think it is. Like, both those guys are just playing so many freaking minutes that, yeah, like, when you're getting 40 minutes from, 42 minutes from Van Vliet, 43, 44 minutes from Siakam, they can both, put up 50 plus without a doubt. So I think playing them in the same lineup's fine. Curry or LeBron with John Murray? I would take LeBron over Curry, straight up. I have Drew and Reggie Jackson in your thoughts, Hunter, as well. Yeah, Drew, I'm not really on. Reggie Jackson, I mean, Marcus Morris is back today, so I would be hesitant on Reggie Jackson. I know Reggie Jackson smashed last game, but I think a lot of that had to do with Marcus Morris being out. You like Embiid today? I mean, Embiid's always in play. Obviously, coming off a big game where he was just dominant. Embiid's been, like, so good lately. I don't think the Clippers are going to be able to stop Embiid. So, yeah, like, Embiid's in play. I mean, you can't say anything negative about these guys. So when people come in here and say, like, do you like Giannis today? I mean, yeah, like, of course you can play Giannis. Do you like, I mean, Trae Young's probably the one guy I'd be, like, a little hesitant on just because I think it's a tough spot. But these studs, like, these guys are always in play. They can put up 70, 80 any night. Hunter or Gabe Vincent? I would take DeAndre Hunter. Any power forward under 4K? I mean, you're probably, if Rui starts for Kuzma, like, I think Rui is a guy you can look for value. Look to for value, at least. I'll be interested to see what that starting lineup is for the Wizards. Yeah, I don't think Gallo being out is I don't think Gallo being out really changes the projection on Bam. I mean, I think Bam's a pretty solid play regardless. The reason you're playing Bam is because Lowry and Hero are out. You're not going to play Bam because Gallinari got ruled out on the other side. Like, that doesn't make any difference. Siakam and Boucher, I mean, yeah, both are in play, man. We talked about it. Like, these Raptors guys are playing so many minutes. Like, so Siakam, if he's going to play 42 minutes, like, of course he can do well. Boucher is playing, upper 30s minutes. I think Boucher at his price tag looks pretty good, but all those Raptors guys are firmly in play because they're just playing so much right now. Thoughts on DeAndre Hunter? Yeah, DeAndre Hunter's a guy I like for value. He's playing pretty good minutes right now. Gallo being out, I think just makes Hunter look even better. Like, they're just so thin. No Gallo, no Bogdan, Cam Reddish not on the team anymore. You're going to get big minutes from Hunter, big minutes from Kevin Huerter. So, yeah, both Hunter and Huerter I like for value. Hunter, I like a little bit more just because he's a little bit cheaper. Cole Anthony, I mean, good matchup against the Lakers. Cole Anthony, he's been very, like, up and down as of late, but this could definitely be one of those games where Cole Anthony does do well, just because the spot is so good. Lakers play fast. They're not good defensively. Cole Anthony, for sure, a good tournament play. I don't think he gets really any ownership today. Conley or Bojan on DK. Slight lean to Conley there, but that's a close one between him and Bojan. Slight lean to Conley, though. Max Strus viable today. I mean, yeah, without Hero and without Lowry, like, Strus is going to get minutes off the bench. I think he played like 28 last game. That's probably about what he plays today. Or he played 32 last game. So I think high 20s, low 30s minutes for Strus is, what you can project him for. He's 4,600, so it's not like he's, a standout play. It's not like he's 3,600, but still viable at 4,600 is Strus. Reggie Jackson, Schroeder, or Morris? Give me Schroeder there. You like Rozier tonight? I mean, I think due to the recent, like, box score, like, all the people looking at Rozier's box scores, the price tag up, like, Rozier's been balling lately, but I'd be fine just, like, not playing him. I mean, he's almost 8K now, and the team's fully healthy. Like, I feel like paying almost 8K for Rozier with the team fully healthy is probably a mistake. And if Rozier goes out there and crushes again, then, so be it. But I think at his price point, I'm fine just not going there. SGA, LaMelo, Van Vliet, or Bam? Give me LaMelo there. Hunter look better now? Yeah, with Gallo out, I mean, I think that makes Hunter even better. I think his projection increases a little bit. Just because Gallo was playing about mid-20s minutes, so I think, taking Gallo out now, you give maybe a few more minutes to Hunter, maybe a few more minutes to Huerter. Maybe John Collins plays a little bit more. I think Hunter, he was projected for 32 minutes. Let's see if he went up any. He's still at 32 minutes. Let me see if these have updated. Okay, well, Gallo's still in the projection. So Gallo's projected for 24 minutes. So, you'll have to, like, kind of just spread out those minutes. Probably Hunter picks up a few. Yeah, see, Chris Smith, I don't see anywhere LaMelo not starting. Like, I don't see that anywhere. So if you can, wherever you saw that, tell me. But yeah, I have not seen a Hornets starting lineup, and I don't know why LaMelo would not be starting. I had someone in my Discord say something about, like, Hornets radio said something about LaMelo today, but, like, who the fuck listens to Hornets radio? Suggs, Hunter, Conchar, or Precious? Give me Conchar there. 6,600 shooting guard DK. Let's see. I'd probably go like Clarkson or Clarkson or Bojan. I'd probably go to. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Chris. Like, I do not look at RotoWire. I mean, RotoWire has been known to put out lineups that aren't legit. Yeah, so that's it. Local news. So local news said something about LaMelo not starting today, but I haven't seen. I follow Underdog NBA. Justin Fan, he runs the Underdog account. Whenever he tweets out the Hornets starting lineup, then that's what I'll go by. But I haven't seen any word of LaMelo not starting. I don't know why LaMelo would not start. It's just, I would not follow RotoWire for lineups if just to be honest with you. Get on Twitter and follow Underdog NBA. That's the best account to follow. Any point guards under $17 is a better option than Gabe Vincent. I mean, like, Gary Payton's really cheap on Yahoo, so I guess you could play him. I think he might have a chance to start tonight with Steph out, or with Clay out. So with Clay out, I think Gary Payton may start. He's $11. I like him for value. He's probably your best option down there. Cole, Triple J, Schroeder, Boucher, Tobias, or Clarkson? Give me Give me Schroeder there. Have 53 salary on Yahoo left. Need a guard and a util. Damn, you're gonna make me do some math, man. Come on. I don't want to do freaking math. Alright, so if you have a guard and a util, $53. Let's see. I would play Ja and Gary Payton. So, assuming Gary Payton starts. And if Gary Payton doesn't start, or if you could swap to Rudy Gay. So you could play Ja at guard and then play Gary Payton in your util spot. And if Rudy Gobert gets ruled out, I'd probably swap Gary Payton to Rudy Gay. So there you go. Hunter or Conchar? I would take out Conchar. Thanks, Noah. Good luck tonight, everyone. Hit the like button. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. I'm about to end the stream here shortly. I think I've answered just about everybody's questions. Suggs, Gabe, Hunter, or Precious? Probably give me Hunter there. George Hill? Yeah, zero interest in George Hill. Like, I don't know why you would want to play George Hill. I mean, especially with Drew back. Like, George Hill, I have zero interest in. Favorite 4K play besides Rui? I mean, God, there's really not much down there. I mean, I don't think Rui's like this locked, value. I would only be going to Rui if he starts. I mean, there's really nothing, man. Like, the guys you're looking to down here are probably maybe Aaron Wiggins. There's just not much value that cheap. So Rui's the one guy, like, if he starts, I'd kind of be interested in as a value. I think a lot of the value today is in like the 4K range. Guys like Ingles, Gary Payton, Rudy Gay if Gobert's out, Conchar, those guys. Toronto's Gary Trent playing? Don't know yet about Gary Trent. Still questionable. Alright, guys. I think I'm about to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Hopefully, I was able to answer everyone's questions. We have a big slate tonight. I do wish you guys the best of luck tonight. It's Friday night, and I normally, don't stream on the weekend. So I will see you guys back here on Monday. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Best of luck tonight, and we will see you guys back again on Monday. See you guys.